Hello and welcome to the video lecture on data governance. So when we speak about data governance, we are talking about a group of people or one person that takes on the responsibility of our data. So that's a very wide territory to cover, especially since we've already spoken about how data can come in from disparate sources, both internal and external sources. So these are people that have to keep track of that data, make sure the sources are valid and clean, and that the organizational applications properly support the organization's data quality goals. So there. To ensure that we are 100% clean quality data can be a Herculean task, which could require a great deal of money invested. So we have to realize that to a certain extent, there may be bad quality data in our system, and everyone has to, come to the realization that more than likely that is going to be the case. But when you talk about governance, you really need to talk about the fact that the people involved in the data governance have sponsorship from both senior management and the business units. Everyone has to agree that this group is going to be responsible for the data governance. Everybody has to buy into that. Again, the sponsorship, so people have to supply the money to make sure that the data is clean. So when people start talking about budgets, some budgetary monetary amounts have to be allocated towards clean, good quality data so that business units and senior management can make good decisions. So the data steward, there should be one data steward. There's a data steward manager that coordinates data from data stewards. So you might have data stewards. Again, we talked about in chapter 9, independent data marts. So there are going to be people out there that are responsible for their own little piece of the pie, but all of them need to report to a data steward manager. There has to be one person that coordinates all of the data stewards and therefore all of the data. And again, so the data stewards are typically assigned for the different business units, depending on the size of the corporation. And typically there is a governance committee that provides guidelines and standards. There have to be standards, and those standards have to be agreed upon amongst a variety of people. These people should not be, the people on this governance committee should not be the operational managers, because that's where the politics come in. These people should be data people that can make decisions about the data, and qualities and standards and guidelines based on objective, not subjective criteria. So that is the end of the video lecture on data governance.